Well, Captain, looks like you're one of us after all. Your Eminence, there's something you need to see.
He's returned them to me. Distinguished guests, welcome to my Ascentrium.
It's, an honor, sire.
My retainer has told me all about you and your world. I do sincerely regret your having witnessed such unpleasantness upon your arrival. Well, I'm sure you became acquainted with these so-called freedom fighters in your captivity. They're cruel, relentless, and worst of all, ungrateful. Make no mistake, they will answer for their crimes. Well, that doesn't matter now. I have my guests, and I have my most distinguished pilot. Bridging the gap between worlds can continue uninterrupted.
Sir, I wish to speak with you on this exactly, but first, the release of Araya, your captain's daughter. He's been gracious to us, and led us to you.
I suppose he has, hasn't he?
Hey, it's, our friend.
Hello again. Sir, I couldn't help but overhear. I think releasing the girl is the least we could do. Wouldn't you say?
My retainer's advice is never less than sound. You've done well, Captain. I suppose some family time would be well earned.
It's been a pleasure to serve you, Your Eminence, and I would like to thank you for keeping her safe.
I might suggest we talk in your chambers, sir. We can talk this through in private. The girl is there, waiting for us.
Of course, yes, my chamber. With me, friends. Perhaps these revolutionaries should take a page from your book, Captain, and learn that I can be very generous when I am obeyed dutifully.
I realize that now, sir. You see, I'm not the cruel man these traitors have made me out to be. Have a seat, young lady. We have much to discuss. I want to know everything of your world and how it may, at long last, integrate with mine.
Sir, I don't think that's going to happen. Your war is lost. The revolutionaries, they've assembled the solar weapon. It's aiming directly at the old world. My world. If you attempt to recruit us into your war effort, they will destroy it.
You're siding with your enemies, are you? You are treading dangerous waters, young one. I shall forgive you for this mistake, but that will be my last. Tread carefully now.
I am on nobody's side. I am, however, here to make an offer. The Ascentrians have spoken. They want you out. You have the captain. You have your ship. We can leave for the old world right now. You can be granted asylum and begin your days in exile. With me, I can ensure your safety.
You would have me flee my own kingdom, like a coward?
Forgive my being forward, sir, but the revolution will not be forgiving. Be it surrendering the city or by way of violence, this will not end well for you.
I see. You two have it all figured out, don't you? My ancestors created this world. It's my duty to preserve our legacy. When I failed to produce a son, I had host created, to take my place upon my passing. Though the elixir has perhaps given me what some might say an unnaturally long life.
It's never too late to do the right thing.
They are bold, I'll give them that. The large one has escaped with them as well. And they're going to join the Palizar. I already told you.
It doesn't make sense. We're holding her world hostage. There's no way she put her home in jeopardy.
Unless...
She already disabled it.
This is fine work. The girl is tech-savvy.
Well, perhaps I would have told you that if you hadn't thrown me in prison.
Get him out of here.
Can I at least get that pillow?
She's clever, that one.
Would she really join him? The Palizar?
No. Vesuvia would never. She has a plan. But I'm afraid she may have made a grave mistake. Something she's failed to realize.
What's that?
That the Palizar isn't the man she needs to worry about.
This is my offer. Asylum in the Sankt.
Sanctuary. It's fitting.
You can begin a new life. Will you let us go? Will you come with us?
I want to tell you something I've never told anyone. About the meaning behind it all.
Your Eminence, this is hardly the time.
Have you ever wondered why we're here? I know the answer. I've seen outside of the infinite, the world beyond this one. Did you know that we are all manufactured? Crudely constructed symbols for greater things. Your voice, my dear, is not your voice, yet you are the heart of creation. The Ascentrium. All you've seen is the rebinding of soul to reality, a return to expression. The mission was to find the heart that was torn from the world all those years ago. It was all leading to this. Perhaps it's time I return to the source, where we came from.
What are you saying?
It's time to relinquish my position. I will come with you. Perhaps I shall live out my days in shame, yes. But how many lives is my ego truly worth? 10? Hundreds? Thousands?
So you'll come with us?
You win, young lady. You win. I've done terrible things, unimaginable things, even to your world. The violence, the greed. It needs to end.
Sir, you're doing the right thing. You won't regret this.
What have you done? You've murdered our leader.
Why did you do this?
I was born to lead. Manufactured in a lab. Raised with no real family. To lead. And you have him throw it all away? His legacy? My legacy?
They'll know it was you.
Who will they believe? 4 outliers who infiltrated the palace? Or me? The new rightful Palizar?
What's the plan now, Vess?
I may have made a mistake.
You really thought you could waltz out of here with our leader? You made a big mistake. You know, he never told you the truth about what happened to the Earth. So I suppose I will. He destroyed it 300 years ago. I know. He's been around a long time. Thanks to this stuff. And nobody wanted him gone more than me.
300 years? You think we've only been trapped down here for 300 years?
You're lying. Jacovian told me the Earth was destroyed before the Ascentrium.
That's the best part. That weapon, the revolution now has possession of, is more destructive than you think. It didn't just destroy the Earth, its air, the trees, the ocean. No, it sent the Earth through a black hole, unraveling the fabric of time and space, and nearly ripped the planet from existence.
How long have you all been down here?
Longer. A lot longer.
So are you telling us this is why you killed him? Because he sent the Earth through a vortex?
No, I'm only doing what I was born to do. Rule. I'm telling you this because I never would have met my destiny without the help of your friends.
Friends?
Those things you call the beast? The very keepers of time and space? I never believed it until I saw them for myself. Whatever they are, they emerged from the recesses of deep space, making the old world their home and becoming the true protectors of time. You've seen them too. To the beast, the beginning has no end, and the end has no beginning. They set all these events in motion and fulfilled my destiny. Without the death of your mother, you never would have built the tower, the one that eventually brought me to you. In fact, if they had interrupted us that day in the Sankt, Jacovian would have imprisoned me for the death of that engineer. They've been altering the course of every event of your life just to bring you here to me.
They weren't helping you. I know why I'm here. To disable the weapon. It won't work anymore.
You think I don't know that? I knew it as soon as you walked through the palace doors. In fact, quite a risk you took. I knew you'd never take a chance like that, unless you believed your world was safe from total destruction. I was counting on you disabling that weapon. Lucky me, because now that the revolution no longer has hold on your world, I'm free to claim it for myself.
You wouldn't.
This war is far from over. And once I have your people fighting for me, your world, the Ascentrium, it all belongs to me. It's been a pleasure, my friends, but your purpose has been fulfilled. Rotting in a prison cell for the rest of your days.
We have to get to the ship.
Guards, seize the outsiders. They've murdered the Palazar.
You guys get out of here and don't look back.
We can't live without you, Ark.
Just go!
We're going to send you to hell for what you've done.
Didn't they tell you? I was born there.